for the compound cadet men's individual gold medal match.
Time now in Wroclaw for our final under-18 match. It's the gold medal match in the men's individual. Aljaz Brenk of Slovenia being introduced to the crowd, and Sawyer Sullivan representing the USA. So both boys with a medal, but which colour will it be? For Sawyer Sullivan of the USA, it'll be his third medal of these championships. He's already got 2 silver. Can he make it a gold this time, though? Five ends of 3 arrows each. 17 years old from Slovenia. Brenk gets a 9 with his first arrow. So 29 for Sullivan. And the 2 boys evenly matched after end 1.
So, target number 1, X 10 and 9.
X 10, 9, 29. 9.
Sawyer Sullivan finished 1 point off his own world record of 714 points to help the American team in the under-18 compound to a new team world record during qualifying. Quite an achievement. And took the top individual seed with his score of 713. Two silver medals already in this championship. He is a man on form, is Sawyer Sullivan. Second end. Nod of the head from him. It's like, that was good. Now I'm firing on all cylinders. And Nicky, I'd guess that the nerves ease as these matches unfold and you just get into your zone.
Yeah, I mean, they can do it. It can go either way. You know, as you're getting towards the end and maybe your brain's going to, you know, can I win, that sort of thing. So trying to control that as well. So, you know, I love that positive reinforcement. The head nod is all about, you know, that's like me. That is the shot I want. And yeah, it's a good place to be.
men's medal matches are tight, aren't they? Once again, very little to separate the two.
Yeah, I think the conditions are pretty good out there now. Like we said, we saw a bit more wind, I think, gusting this morning. It seems to have settled down a little bit, and this is the kind of standard that we'd expect from these guys. Even if at this age, 50 meters, shooting lots of tens, dropping only a few points. This is the World Championships, the top under 18s in the world.
And yeah, perfect score there for the Slovenian, just waiting for that to be confirmed. But I mean, so, we've got two 17-year-olds really shooting really well at the moment. And we've seen the highest of standards throughout the different events. Where do you, as a coach, how do you now take them to the next level? What is the next level?
I mean, ultimately, it's no different. It's just like I said before, the compound is the same distance, the same target face. If you can shoot 30 out of 30, why can't you mix it with the seniors? So it's just progressing, I guess, mentally and with your self-image that you are good enough to mix with those guys.
Already 2 medals at international competition for Brenk. 1 individual earlier this year. That was a gold at the European Youth Cup.
Interesting that I think we're getting a little bit more gusting again. Needs to take a bit more time over that shot. Coach counting him down his seconds.
Were you surprised by that?
I don't know whether he just wasn't sure had it hit the line or not.
One arrow from Brenk at this end, and it's a 10. Sullivan's still shaking his head. I think he's definitely disappointed by that last 9, but we'll wait and see if it gets upgraded. Is it on the line or not?
I think I heard it called as a 9 there. So the judge will look from both sides to make sure, can they see that it's touched the line at all. If they can't tell, if they're really not sure, they can't see any gap at all, then it's got to be called up.
Aljaz Matja Brenk, 80 punktów.
Well, if it is called up for the American, that'll square the match. Get end 3 underway, and it is 87 to 88, so still a point in it. Brenk does a lot of talking to himself, I think, doesn't he? Sort of giving himself a nod. I don't think it's necessarily acknowledgement of the cheers.
No, that'll be an internal, did that feel like a good shot? Yes, it did. Repeat. Really important.
Sullivan seems a little unsettled. Takes another 10.
Yeah, but I think having those couple of arrows off to the left, didn't he, Sawyer? And, you know, a 9 and an 8 left. Interestingly, like, I've just noticed quite a few people on that target number 1 have arrows to the left, and I don't know if that's a coincidence or significant or, you know, what's causing that, but quite a few of the archers on that target have an arrow off to the left. So is there something, a flag or something that's telling them something to aim off, or too much, or I don't know, but just a little pattern I'm seeing.
So that was Brenk's second perfect set of 10s. He did it. He got 3 10s in the second end, and again in the fourth. So currently 3 points separating these two archers going into the final end. Sawyer Sullivan, 3 arrows in which to try and close that gap of 3 points on Brenk. Starts with a 10. Ultimate
It's
arrow
just some little...
for Brenk. And it's a 9. So, last arrow for Sullivan. That's a 10, so 145 for the American. Just 8 points separating them. And Brenk has done it. Brenk wins gold. The Slovenian, 17 years old, wins his biggest tournament to date. And he's been talking to himself throughout that match, encouraging himself, shaking his head at the good arrows, and now celebrating a fine match and a fine performance. With 2 perfect scores in 2 ends. But a great match as well from the American, who has to settle for silver, his 3rd of these championships. What an achievement that is for Sawyer Sullivan. But in the end, it was a 2-point difference between 145 and 147 to Aljaz Brenk of Slovenia.